welcome to another edition of the Mose Stovall Show. I'm your host, Mose Stovall. Tonight, I've got another great interview for you. It's our very own Sweet Charlotte. That's right, Sweet Charlotte of Wellington's Bistro. Sit back, relax, and get ready. She's going to tell us a little bit about how Wellington Bistro came to be. You don't want to miss this. So tell somebody that knows somebody. The Mose Stovall Show is on. I'll be right back after these words from my sponsors.
Household Remodeling and Ironworks is licensed and bonded. For all your residential and commercial needs, Household Remodeling and Ironworks specialize in wrought iron burglar doors and windows, custom wrought iron estate doors, custom built handrails and gates, lawn service, trailer gates, and heating and air conditioning protected cages for home, businesses, and churches. Call Household Remodeling and Ironworks today to get your free estimate today. Locally owned and operated. Look for Household Remodeling and Ironworks on Facebook.
It's Vision 3 LLC, doing good for the entire neighborhood. DJs, venue assistants, fit training, life coaches, event planning. It's Vision 3, an information service for our community. To contact us, email us at vision3llc@yahoo.com.
If you need entertainment for a concert, corporate event, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050. If you need a singer, if you need a live band, if you need a DJ, or if you need a host or MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency has you covered with Lattimore, Wilson Meadows, Mose Stovall, Mel Hollywood, Nathaniel Kimball, Certified Slim, T. Saunders, Bill Avery, the legendary Willie Mack, Stephanie Pickett, Taboo, Lady Trucker, MB Bradford, and host, MC, and DJ Ed Ramsey. If you need a singer, a band, a DJ, and MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency with the best entertainment for corporate events, concerts, or private gatherings. King's Entertainment Booking Agents, 205-705-4050. When you want the best entertainment for your corporate event, concert, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050.
Here's this evening's spotlight. Enjoy. Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Mose Stovall Show. I'm your host, Mose Stovall, and I told you I had you a great interview lined up tonight. She's here. It's the one and only Sweet Charlotte. I'm going to let her tell you who she is and where she's from. Hey, Charlotte.
Well, good evening, Mose.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
Great. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead and tell the people a little bit about who you are. You know, your name and all that good stuff, but where you from and how did you get started into some of this stuff you're doing?
Okay. Well, my name is Charlotte Yvonne Mitchell Taylor Allen. What about that?
I love that.
And everybody calls me Sweet Charlotte since I was about 14 years old when I actually started singing in nightclubs. So
Right.
that's basically who I am, and I'm just a round the way girl.
Now, all them last names, how did that come about, Charlotte? That married names on top of the maiden name? What? Talk to me.
Married names. My maiden name is Mitchell.
Okay.
Married name is Taylor. Married name is Allen.
You held on to them too.
Yeah, and I went back to Taylor because my boys are Taylor.
Right.
And my husband and I, Rick Allen, were divorced. So I just decided, since everybody was calling me Miss Taylor anyway, I just
Stuck
keep
with
my kids' name.
They know the Taylor now. How many siblings are you from?
Well, I actually have 3 sisters and a brother living, but growing up in our home, there were once 7 kids.
7 kids, and you
I have a sister
where in that bunch?
deceased.
Where you at?
I'm
in
the
that bunch?
oldest.
The oldest of 7.
The oldest of 7, but I'm actually the baby.
I know how you
I'm
do it.
actually the only child.
Wow. I know how you do it. Now, you say, you know, your sister deceased. You got a sister deceased?
Yeah, but she died early. She died like 6 months old.
Okay.
Crib death.
Okay.
And I had a brother who died maybe in his 30s, and that was many years ago. So now I have 3 sisters and a brother, and they're all doing well.
Right, right. Tell us where you grew up. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in the Powderly area in a gated community, I would say, called Garden Highlands.
Garden Highlands. Where's that in the area? Close
In the
to
Powderly
Lawson?
area, close to, between Winona and Ishkuda. We like to sit down in that little valley off of
Okay.
Ishkuda
So
Road.
right off to the right of Mason City.
That's right.
Okay. And what's the name of it? What
Garden Highlands.
Garden Highlands.
My mom still lives in the same house I was born and raised in, and I'll be 67 in another month.
To this day,
Couple of
she's
weeks.
there.
She's still there.
And so what school did you attend?
Winona High School. I'm a dragon.
City, you're a product of Birmingham City Schools. College?
Tuskegee.
Tuskegee.
Commodore days.
Oh, Commodore days. How was that experience?
That was a wonderful experience. You know, we didn't call Lionel Richie Lionel. We called him Skeet.
Ski.
And I didn't sing with the Commodores, but I did have the pleasure of knowing them as well as bringing contracts to the El Dorado Club when they played Birmingham.
Right.
You know,
How often did you do that?
I only did it a couple of times, and at that time, I didn't even know I should have been getting my little 10%.
Right. You wasn't getting nothing off of it.
Nothing.
You was just a middle person.
Yeah, but it was all good. You know, at that time, if you could play anywhere during that day,
Right.
you know, and I was happy for the Tuskegee Commodores to
Right.
come to Birmingham and play the small club that I used to play every year.
Right.
Because when I went to Tuskegee, on the weekends I would come to Birmingham and play
Okay.
the El Dorado Club.
So how long you been singing, Charlotte? When did the singing get started for you?
14 years of age. I
14
started going
years.
out in the country clubs with my band director. I was a majorette in high school, and my band director formed a band of my peers.
Majorette. Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah, that was when I was
Hey.
a majorette. You know how majorettes look?
Yes, yeah.
I'm working on it, okay?
Hey, baby, hey, keep working on it.
I'm
baby.
working, I'm going back.
You 67, so hey,
Yeah.
just keep on working around at it. And so you started out with your band director. What were you doing? Lead singing, background? You had a group? How did that work?
I've always been the lead in
Always been the
everything
lead
that I
singer.
do.
Always, the lead.
But I love singing in choirs, and I love singing background. I love harmony. I love
Yes.
parts.
I know
And
we've done that a lot.
I'm a contralto, basically, but when I sing in the choir, I sing first soprano.
First soprano.
I still do.
Ain't that something?
But if I need to sing bass, I go there. I just have to do what I gotta do.
Now, how many other talented people in your family as far as singers? Anybody sing? Anybody sing? Or your siblings? Are
Of
they
course.
singers?
Yeah, all of us sing basically. My sister, who is my twin today, it's her
Right.
birthday. Her name is Tijuana. She's a pastor.
Happy birthday, Pastor Tijuana. Happy birthday.
Tijuana Amison, today is her birthday, so I get up every morning on the 29th of January and I asked my mom, how does it feel to have twins?
Oh, wow.
And I called my sister and said, hey, we twins today.
Y'all know Charlotte got a lot of birthdays. She celebrates throughout the year. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
March.
it.
Yeah, I have to.
In March, tell them how you do your birthday in March.
Well, in March, we usually have a lot of parties because I celebrate all Pisces. The fish of swimming. And, the horoscopes, if you believe in that, says that, most people say fish don't know what they're doing. They come and go. They're crazy out of that.
Fish know.
But a true Piscean will either lead or follow.
Right.
And I'd rather follow people, but I'm a natural born leader. And if I'm following you and you're not going where we're supposed to go, I'm just going to move on around you. I'm just going to step right on over you and keep on doing what I got to do.
Right.
So
your mom and dad's history, what was their history with music?
Well, my mom and dad didn't really have a history in music. My mom was just the mother of the family who took care of her family and her husband. She worked sometimes when needed, but my father worked at a SIPCO for 37 years. And
that's how y'all got taken care of.
My daddy took care of us well, and he used to always say he thought he wanted to go to U.S. Steel because he thought U.S. Steel was a better place to work. And at that time, they paid more money than a SIPCO.
Right.
But a SIPCO was still open when U.S. Steel shut down for about 20 years.
Amen.
And my daddy said, be careful what you pray for, because I thought I needed a better job. But I realize now all is well. And when I went to prison for 5 years in 89, my father retired and adopted both of my boys and stayed in my house. And when I came home, I never looked back. The Lord just let me keep moving. So
5 years, how did that affect the living of your boys? I know it was different. You wasn't home with them. Was the father around? Was their father around?
Their father was in their life, and initially he was in my house, and that changed with my boys. But my mother was there every day. They went to the same school. Nothing ever changed in their lives. They missed me, but my father brought them to Florida to see me as much as he could, even when it was snowing. I woke up one morning on Christmas and I called home to say, Mom, how y'all doing? She said, you mean your father's not there? I said, what do you mean is he not there? It was snowing. And honey, while I was on that phone, they called over the intercom for me to report to the visiting room. And I was like, Dad, what are you doing here? And he's like, I wasn't going to let you be by yourself on Christmas. I'm like, Dad, but I'm not by myself. Look at all of these people. And it was a day that I just felt I had adjusted to where I was and what I was doing. But,
like you do.
Look.
I'm sure you was a leader in there. 5 years, that took you. What kind of experience? Because a lot of people will never know what it's like to be incarcerated, and to be away from your family and to actually be able to cope with what's going on the inside.
Baby,
what did you use? I know, tell them.
What you do is you first understand that nothing is going to change for a while, and then you just take a closer walk with the Lord, and you say, well, Lord, what am I going to do now? I do that every day.
Right, even out here.
I said, Lord, what are we going to do now? But when I found myself in prison, it was one of the better things that happened to me in my life, because at that time I had gone from who's who, graduating from high school, to having good jobs, to living well, to turning into a life that was actually Sodom and Gomorrah.
Wow.
Everything that I stood for, I kind of changed and started doing things that my husband was doing.
Right.
And because I was grown enough to do it. See, when I was a child, I act like a child. And if I did things like other children, I just made sure I didn't get caught.
Right.
So, my putting you on a pedestal, I think my people had me there.
Right.
And I did have that fall from grace. But they stood by me. They said, my mama would always say, I said, Mom, I'm in jail. You coming to get me? She said, no. What you do to get yourself? Hey, but then I called back. I said, Mama, you're not coming to get me? She said, no, but your daddy is. Because she done called him from work.
And Bug got him.
And he's coming no matter what. See, he was that father. You're going to stand by you no matter what.
Right.
Well,
speaking of your father, I got to know him. And, he was a phenomenal brother. He was quiet by the time I got around. But we're going to talk more about him when we come back. We're going to take a small pause. You sit tight, because we got some stuff we want to talk to you about. I'll be back in a minute right after these words from our sponsors.
Household Remodeling and Ironworks is licensed and bonded. For all your residential and commercial needs, Household Remodeling and Ironworks specialize in wrought iron burglar doors and windows, custom wrought iron at stake doors, custom built handrails and gates, lawn service, trailer gates, and heating and air conditioning protected cages for home, businesses, and churches. Call Household Remodeling and Ironworks today to get your free estimate today. Locally owned and operated. Look for Household Remodeling and Ironworks on Facebook.
It's Vision 3 LLC, doing good for the entire neighborhood. DJs, venue assistants, fit training, life coaches, event planning. It's Vision 3, an information service for our community. To contact us, email us at vision3llc@yahoo.com.
If you need entertainment for a concert, corporate event, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050. If you need a singer, if you need a live band, if you need a DJ, or if you need a host or MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency has you covered with Lattimore, Wilson Manos, Mose Stovall, Mel Hollywood, Nathaniel Kimball, Certified Slim, T. Saunders, Bill Avery, the legendary Willie Mack, Stephanie Pickett, Taboo, Lady Trucker, MB Bradford, and host, MC, and DJ Ed Ramsey. If you need a singer, a band, a DJ, an MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency with the best entertainment for corporate events, concerts, or private gatherings. King's Entertainment Booking Agents, 205-705-4050. When you want the best entertainment for your corporate event, concert, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050.
I ain't had no kissing. Don't you love me? Yeah, we stay together like when we used to be in love. But now you got your head on the cloud. Girl, we had a good time, but now you turn around. Don't you even care how this love we had turns out. Hey, promise me you'll leave me never. That will be in love forever. Promise me you'll leave me never. That will be in love forever. We just go to a little sound check right now. Get ready for this thing in Rockland. If you know anybody in South Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, Mobile, Alabama, something to come out of us tonight is going down. Listen. I've been so many places, I've seen so many things, but none quite as lovely as you. More beautiful than the Mona Lisa, worth more than gold, and my eyes have the pleasure just to behold. You're my latest. I tell you, you're my greatest, my latest, my greatest inspiration. I plan to give you all that I have, and I'll be everything, everything you think I am. 'Cause you make life a yes, I'm thankful and I'm blessed just to know you. I've been so many places, seen so many things, but now
Household Remodeling and Ironworks is licensed and bonded. For all your residential and commercial needs, Household Remodeling and Ironworks specialize in wrought iron burglar doors and windows, custom wrought iron estate doors, custom built handrails and gates, lawn service, trailer gates, and heating and air conditioning protected cages for home, businesses, and churches. Call Household Remodeling and Ironworks today to get your free estimate today. Locally owned and operated, look for Household Remodeling and Ironworks on Facebook.
If you need entertainment for a concert, corporate event, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050. If you need a singer, if you need a live band, if you need a DJ, or if you need a host or MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency has you covered with Lattimore, Wilson Manos, Mose Stovall, Mel Hollywood, Nathaniel Kimball, Certified Slim, T. Saunders, Bill Avery, the legendary Willie Mack, Stephanie Pickett, Taboo, Lady Trucker, MB Rapper, and host, MC, and DJ Ed Ramsey. If you need a singer, a band, a DJ, and MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency with the best entertainment for corporate events, concerts, or private gatherings. King's Entertainment Booking Agents, 205-705-4050. When you want the best entertainment for your corporate event, concert, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050.
It's Vision 3 LLC, doing good for the entire neighborhood. DJs, venue assistants, fit training, life coaches, event planning. It's Vision 3, an information service for our community. To contact us, email us at vision3llc@yahoo.com.
If you are in need of someone to talk with or guidance because of the loss of a loved one, contact A Healing Place. You will have the opportunity to speak with a therapist, a certified life coach, a minister, and a moderator. They are there to help you with healthy coping mechanisms to help you through your grieving process. Their services are free. You can find them on Facebook. Text them at 205-473-0392 or email them at ahealingplace29@gmail.com. They will also be hosting events around the Birmingham area. A Healing Place, where they are a community.
Well, that concludes tonight's episode. Man, I hope you really enjoyed that interview with Sweet Charlotte from Wellington Bistro. Man, what a lady, man. Make sure you check her out. She's somewhere making noise somewhere right now, I promise you. But I'm getting ready to get out of here, and you know just how we do it. Once a task has just begun, never leave it until it's done. Be the labor great or small, do it well or not at all. That's our show for tonight. I'll catch you back next week. Same time, same station. Until then, you guys be good. Bye.
I'm international. I do my thing. I'm on the radio and all I say. If you wanna see me, I'm on TV. Just look me up and there I'll be. I'm international. I do my thing. I'm on the radio and all I say. If you wanna see me, I'm on TV. Just look me up and there I'll be. I'm international. Superstar. Yeah, international. Superstar. I'm international. International. Superstar. Yeah.